Yeah. I was just kicking back thinking, what would happen if black people was to stick together? I was just kicking back, just imagining in my mind, how would it be if black people would stick together? Like, what would happen? What would be the benefits of black people sticking together? Well, the first benefit will be financial, because we would put all our money together and all our resources, and we would build businesses targeted towards employing each other. So therefore, we wouldn't have to really rely too much on the system, because we would become self-sufficient. And that way, we don't have to worry about being discriminated on. We won't have to worry about going somewhere and applying for a job and wondering if we're going to get that job because of the color of our skin. We would be able to reinvest in the money that we spend, because we spend so much money with the United States, and black people don't really realize their spending power. You have a lot of money. Put it this way, if you was to take all that money you was giving Gucci, Prada, Louis, Jacob, the jeweler, if you took all that money that you were making and putting in other companies that are not African American, if you took that money alone and invested in black businesses, in 10 years, black poverty as we know it will be a thing of the past. Think about the power of that. If you took all the money that you were spending with Gucci, Prada, Louis, and Marc Jacob the jeweler, in 10 years, you would virtually raise the black community out of poverty. That means the rundown neighborhoods will become nice infrastructures. The rundown neighborhoods will become nice homes. The rundown neighborhoods will become clean, nice place to raise your children. That's the economic benefits if we was to unite our money. All it takes is a decision. What are we going to choose? Will we choose to think separately? See, black people, we have to understand that the system don't see you separately. Because I see a lot of black people saying, well, I'm just worried about me, my children, my life, my family. I'm just worried about me. And as long as I'm doing okay, then that's all I need. That is a fantasy. Because this system don't see you separately. So if you're running around acting like a separatist, you are ignorant, retarded, dumb, and you make no sense. See, you have to understand that you're tricking yourself into believing a certain system works, and it does not. It will benefit you better if you was to think as a whole. Because when your leg fall off, someone will lend you one. When your arm fall off, someone will lend you an arm. See, when you fall in a ditch, there will be somebody there to hold you up. See, that's the benefit of unity itself. If you run out of sugar, you can come get it from me. If they ran out of flour, you can come get it from me. If you ran out of detergent, you can come get it from me. If you are late on your bills, you can come borrow the money from me. See, unity brings a transaction of help. That's what financial unity does. That was number one, the financial benefits if we were to stick together. And I explained them to you, how beautiful it will be. And all the long lines and all the problems we have as African American would go away. Don't you want that? It's possible. You have to make that decision. You have to walk away from your separatist attitude. You got to stop getting angry because another black person said hi to you. You got to stop that nigga, do you know me mentality. If a black person speaks to you, speak back. They're recognizing you because you are the same and you come from the same place. Stop acting like a separatist. That has no benefits in it, period. Who longs to be a fool? I know I do not long to be a fool. Being a separatist is being a fool in every aspect of the word. The second benefit of black people sticking together is that the world will recognize your unity. Everyone around you will start to respect you because they will say, those people stick together. That's why it is impossible for a black person to be a separatist. How could you walk down the street with the attitude that I am just me and everybody else is just them? No, you live in a country that see you as a whole and not, you couldn't separate yourself if you wanted to. Understand that. You're wasting your time. You can't separate from us. You are a part of us. Act like it. If we were separatists, if the world seen us separately, then why when Mo and Joe go rob a bank, why do they look at all of us like we're crazy? If we're a separatist, if you're a separatist and you saying it's just me, as long as I take care of me, then why when a black person act ignorant or they act dumb and everybody gets to point the finger at them, they're pointing the finger at you? Even though you had nothing to do with the ignorancy of that other person. We know as black people, we all do not think the same. And you can't put us all in one category. It's impossible. So it moves us to want to separate because we feel that way we're going to show them that we're different by separating and saying, no, I'm not like them. But no matter what you do, you can try to disconnect all you want. They will always see you as a whole. And your trajectory will always be seen as one. So the smart, intelligent thing would be to come together and make sure that we're all acting civilized. And that way, the fact that they see us as one, the trajectory would be positive. Then they can't say anything. They can only look and say, wow, all of a sudden, black people are unified now. It's dignity in that. You cannot have the desire to be a strong, respected people without unity. That is the main part of being respected, is when people see you united and together. That is the key. so easy that we should not even be having this discussion. But I tell you, black separatists that walk around saying, I'm just concerned about me. You cannot separate from us. You are a part of us. And the United States of America will always see you as a part of us. And every nationality around the world will always see you as a part of us. There's no way that you can separate from us. These are the benefits of unification. Financial, spiritual. Because spiritually, you will become stronger as a people when you're sitting there saying, you know what? We're all united in the spiritual battle that's being raged against us. It makes you want to do things that you haven't done before. It makes you want to sit down and get to know those around you, those that look like you, those that talk like you. It will make you want to love your brother. It'll make you love your sister. It'll make you never make a video about black women. It will make you never make a video about black men. The corrosion and sickness is in you. You have to root that out. You have to get that cancer out of you, for you can love your people once again and stop acting like a separatist. And just because another black brother recognizes you and say hi to you, you want to snare up and get upset and turn evil on him because you don't even recognize your own sickness. Yeah, we upset. Hell, we all upset. You think we ain't mad neither? We all mad. But take your anger and direct it to the right place. Because if you don't, you are a coward. I said it. If you're black and you directing your anger towards the people that had nothing to do with your condition, you are a coward. Because if you was a man and you was standing for your rights, it wouldn't be no cops beating us down in the middle of the street. If you was walking down the street boldly, then it wouldn't be no Rodney Kings. It wouldn't be no Grants. Because they would know the minute they touch one of us, it's gonna be hell. Unity solves all these problems. And that's all we need. It's easy as that. Believe me. If you don't believe me, try it. We done tried everything but unity. We done tried everything but to stick together. We have tried every avenue, even becoming separatists. We done even went to the other side and got married in to the other side. We even changed teams. We even put down our uniform and went on the other team and played for them. And yet, you still have the very problems that you had 60 years ago. Why? Because you tried everything but unity. Everything that they don't want you to try. I challenge my people. I challenge black people. Just give it a try. 5 years. Just give it, just to see what would happen. Just try it, just to see what the effects, and we can go and analyze it, and we can come back and have somebody study it and see, was there any progress made? We can have the leaders of the black community come back and give us a report of the progress. And they will let us know that being unified after 5 years, what was the financial gains? What was the spiritual gains? And that's all I got to say. I kick back and I wonder, what would it be like if black people was unified? If we was together at one? Whew, it'd be too much. Get out your cage. We ain't got to worry about how they feel. Let's just come together and do what we do, baby. We done did it all already, but we can do more. Let's unify and stop looking at each other as enemies. Let's rock this world. Let them know who we is. Let's rep it to the fullest. Like you say, rep your hood, rep your people. Peace.